baseball. Yet it said it's just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium. At the plate, Smokey, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field to the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
And the runner's breaking for third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Ready for another chance? Pedro Garlobo, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pedro Garlobo
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Double play ball to second. 4, 3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Into the box now, Ned Carlson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ned Carlson.
The 1-2. Hit ball to second, and this is knocked down over there. And he is in there. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vance Casson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. For a base hit here is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Zane Garner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Zane Garner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jim Baisley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Vance Casson.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Vance Casson.
The 1-2. Round to second base. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. In now, Frank Blue. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Second baseman, Frank Blue.
Hit sharply. Dirty. The throw. Wow. Digging in, Smokey. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Zane Garner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. To his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing. Ready now, Smokey. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Two and 0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Sanchez on second. McCallum at first. 1 gone. Popped him up. Marmolejo in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the Up next for the Rays, Vance Casson. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. To the right. Smokey. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in for his second at-bat. Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Garner ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Vance Casson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle. With no score, you'd think by now one of these would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Stepping in, Zane Garner.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Zane Garner.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Smokey has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Standing in, Smokey, one in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, Jeff Aguirre, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, hot shot to third, fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Alexi Marmolejo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. The inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Landon McKnight waits on deck. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Cortez going back on it. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Stepping in, Zane Garner. They're going to work on getting that tying run home from second. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3. Matinee baseball. Into the box now, Smokey looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Stevens ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Perez. And that ends the inning. Pretty. Into the box, Smokey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping into the box, Ned Carlson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ned Carlson.
To the left side. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays digging in. Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swings through the slider there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a breaking ball stays outside. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Castro, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2024.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Landon McKnight. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now the payoff pitch home. Offered and missed. Here's the throw.
Right here.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Now at the plate, Angel Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, it was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Popped up. Blue shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tampa Bay pick up win number 20.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night. Now in the box, Troy Sirota. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. The 2-1. Hard hit at third. Reined in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Now at the plate, Smokey. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sirota is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Not in time. He's in there at second. Getting a few second there. Now the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone! Digging in once again, Smokey. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Landon McKnight would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Sirota. And the inning is over. So a big moment here, and standing in, Kelly Phillips. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-1 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased. So striding forward now, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 0-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eli Becerra earns his first win of the baseball from the... Digging in, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
On a line, that's a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy, what
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Now a throw over. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. Still no score. Digging in now, Smokey, runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Ishii has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Emil Navarro. He drew a walk his first time up.
Emil Navarro.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. There. On to first, and they get the double play. So next to the plate for the Phils, Miguel Caballero.
Miguel Caballero.
1-1-1.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Now at the plate, Smokey. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Smokey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
This is skied into short left center. Sirota on the move. He's got it 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Sandoval, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they shut down so far in this one. They've had runners.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And he is out at the plate. They are did. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Emil Navarro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Almost. Next for New York, Smokey. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their life. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Wooten ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Get down.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Throw won't get him. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Leslie is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Greg Cortez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hit hard on the ground to third. Whitehead is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Smokey. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch. Chopper foul. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now another 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Landon McKnight would be next. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Wheeler. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Have a look.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to bat for Toronto, Chris Tatum. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chris Tatum.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Stepping into the box, Smokey. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Wooten racing back. And this one is gone. A home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with
8-1 is the final tonight. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Martin Hernandez takes the win on the mound. We are inside. Matt Ramirez, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing. Standing in, Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard on the ground towards short. Santana scoops it up onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Settling in now, Smokey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to.
D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off, He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So striding in, Jeff Aguirre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeff Aguirre.
The 3-1 pitch. Runners off for second. On the ground to the right side.
Find the ball.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Rivera is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. Stepping in for the Jays, Jacob Leslie. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. It's on the ground out to second. Smokey is right there. And that's the second out. Now batting, Smokey. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yanked hard but foul to the right. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Striding forward now is the DH, Landon McKnight. Runners on the move for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rivera is there, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Aguirre. He singled his last time up.
Jeff Aguirre.
Here's the 0-1. He's running. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Abraham is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Greg Cortez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his out here in the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Toronto came through late. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. Ken Deal is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Abraham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Striding in, Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Abraham will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Coming to the plate now, Sam Wheeler. He drew a walk his first time up.
Designated hitter, Sam Wheeler.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Moving to his right, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're striding into the box. Smokey 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fast.
High and deep to left center field. Abraham racing back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Smokey. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Sanchez over at second. McCallum on at first with 2 down. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. In now is the Yankees DH, Landon McKnight, and their runners at the corners now. The 1-2. Runner goes for second. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget this. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Blue Jays led. Live and on the. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Ready for another chance, Smokey, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Sheely at second, McCallum at first, 2 out in the inning. Ball and a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Espinoza is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Matt Espinoza. Now the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Up the bunt attempt. Aguirre is there, and he has it for the out. Into the box now. Smokey, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Damon is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Smokey, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Espinoza will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down by. Next up for Detroit, Matt Espinoza. He singled his last time up.
Fielder, Matt Espinoza.
Popped him up. Smokey is there for it. 1 out. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And that's in there, 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another shot now, Landon McKnight. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Last chance for the Yankees. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Espinoza has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Detroit took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very Tuesday night baseball. In now, Smokey, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knee.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next for the Tigers, Manny Casilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 3-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in, Miguel Arturo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Miguel Arturo.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but it's off his glove.
All right, you're here.
Smokey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Bowles waits on it, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman.
And now a pitch on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Smokey is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Landon McKnight is on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Landon McKnight.
Landon McKnight.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Jeff Aguirre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aguirre.
Runner goes for third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Casilla makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Throw back to second, and that's a double. Stepping in, Manny Casilla. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Aguirre takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never from the home of the Tigers. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Adis is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Smokey.
From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 1 ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
2 out with the man at first. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Landon McKnight.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Russell Adis. He singled his last time up. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. It's on the ground out to second. Smokey has it. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Smokey. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Tapped up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. calling for it. Bowles makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Tigers jumped out. Thursday night. Into the box now. Smokey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Turner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now at the plate, Christopher Lindstrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-1.
Christopher.
Hit ball to second. Smokey is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Leading off the inning, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here. Scorched to third. Turner over to his left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Into the box, Smokey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. Klein moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for the Stros, Ray Zarate. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. Cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Now to the plate, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping into the box, Jeff Aguirre, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Weakly hit to third. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score. Tag not in time, and a 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The New York Yankees posted 4 runs in the 8th on the Friday Night Baseball. Digging in, Smokey, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's running. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Coming to the plate now, Landon McKnight, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And there he goes towards second. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fire.
Into the box now, Zach Klein. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there.
Striding in for Houston, Chris Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, the second, this could be two. In. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now at the plate, Ray Zarate. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Landon McKnight. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Turned on down the line. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. Now in the box, Jeff Aguirre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now the Astros designated hitter, B.J. Dalton. He drew a walk his first time up.
Dalton.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Smokey is there. And that's the second out. At the plate, Smokey. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Smokey.
High and deep to left center field. Zarate ranging back at the track. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Is short, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Landon McKnight. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might.
And he is in there. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Klein. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in. Is that digging in now, Smokey. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Zarate ranging back. Gone!
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days.
Downtown Houston. Now at the plate, Smokey. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Zarate is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Danny Turner, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get.
Leading off for the Astros.
3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Chris Baez.
Now, one attempt here. Aguirre fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Smokey.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Popped him up. Klein has got it, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, B.J. Dalton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey and their runners at the corners now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Bounce towards the second baseman. The second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So here's the cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
McKnight.
And the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Next for New York, Jeff Aguirre. He singled his last time up. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Now at the plate, Ray Zarate. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, a double play. Next will be the designated hitter, B.J. Dalton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Dave Kuhn is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one. Move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Smokey backs up a bit and he takes charge. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never did. From South. Standing in, Smokey.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Gironco. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Zach Klein. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. Settling in now, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Smokey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Striding in, Roger Saldana.
Right fielder, Roger Saldana.
Comes set with the 0-1. And hard toward right center.
2-2.
Norwood is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Zach Klein. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Now batting, Smokey. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Runners on the move for second. There's ball 4. Striding in, Jeff Aguirre. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
They get the force at the plate. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up now, Duncan Norwood.
Number 33, Duncan Norwood.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Standing in now for the Yankees, Greg Cortez, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Snead is there as he makes the catch, and 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees